Almost 3 months after the release of Gears of War 3, RAAM's Shadow, its first story-driven DLC, is upon us. Ditching Marcus Phoenix's fight, RAAM's Shadow steps back in time to the period after Emergence Day and follows Zeta Squad as they evacuate citizens from Alima, racing the forces of General RAAM as he blacks out the sky to unleash a krill storm.
Want some of this? Come in here, I'll show you what I got! I'm gonna kill all of you when I get out of here! You freaks hear that?
Kid's got spirit!
RAAM's Shadow does a great job of finding a compelling time frame to tell a new story, while returning to the roots of what makes Gears of War fun in the first place. Spanning around 3 hours, RAAM's Shadow sets up a character's origin, introduces a new protagonist, and reveals the start of the conflict between RAAM and Min Young Kim. Now, Emergence Day is fascinating, but through the events of RAAM's Shadow, I couldn't help but wonder if this was a tale that needed to be told. Also, we inherently know that RAAM won't die at the end of this short tale, and Jace's origin isn't the most pressing mystery in the Gears universe. That being said, the experience remains fun. Killing grubs through empty high schools, bank vaults, and the steps of an orphanage are cool and human touches to the start of a fight against an unknown alien threat.
Hands up, people!
RAAM's Shadow returns Gears of War to a simpler time, when the gameplay was about closing emergence holes, avoiding charging berserkers, and worrying about nailing an active reload. Sure, they've retroactively added sawed-off shotguns, Cerapedes, Retrolancers, and more, but they don't change the drive of the fight unless the addition of maulers and mortars bother your sense of continuity. The Lambent haven't yet appeared, and slicing through the guts of a riftworm won't be on anyone's mind for years. The only real shakeup to the Gears of War formula is taking control of General RAAM. RAAM can't dash, take cover, or roll, so walking through the streets of Alima is like taking the wheel of a steamroller and simply flattening everything in the way. Cutting cogs to pieces with krill and executing helpless humans is satisfying at first, but even on Insane, fighting as RAAM is an easy task, assuming you don't take a bullet to the head from a one-shot. The Gears now have access to Hammer of Dawn control centers, where they can unleash hell through a black and white satellite interface. But outside of the power from the sky, the Gears fight rattles the nostalgia-heavy route of closing down holes and killing grubs. Where RAAM's Shadow stumbles is through its reliance on wretch and ticker ambushes, which we've tackled a dozen times before, and the overpowered nature of playing as RAAM, though that does do justice to fighting against him on Insane in the first game. While it leans heavily on old ambush standards, adds new weapons and enemies to ye olde Gears history, and some of the one-liners are cringeworthy, RAAM's Shadow is still a fun experience that proves the Gears universe has legs outside of Marcus Phoenix. Hitting a few high notes amidst several low ones, RAAM's Shadow is a good continuation of a great series. For more on Gears of War, head over to IGN.com.